All right, let's do this. What's going on YouTube? Get some people in here. See if anybody shows up. What is going on, Blakers Pythons? How is everybody over there? See here, I got to refresh because all I'm doing is, there we go. Let's see here. There we go. That is awesome, Blakers Pythons. Let's see, try this one more time. All right, there we go. So we'll wait and see who all we can get in here. What's going on, Shelly? How's it going? Just doing a little bit of stuff on Saturday. May pop up a surprise for you guys. Don't know for sure yet, but we'll see. But as you can see, there is a trash can back there that's blue. I will show you guys what that is for and what that is all about here very shortly. Just trying to get a few more people in here before we do that. So in the comments, why don't we see what everybody's up to? Sorry about not posting a video Thursday. Kind of busy getting stuff done around the house. And just didn't have time to do it. So sorry about that. But yeah, everything's going well here. As you can see by the picture on the live. Did you put TikTok in that blue bucket? No, I didn't. Not yet. But as you've seen in the picture for the live stream, we are still waiting for eggs from the vanilla. She is wrapped up tight. I think she is going to lay in the next week, week and a half. So cross your fingers. I know, Shelly, you're looking for a vanilla Mojave. So cross your fingers. Hopefully she lays some eggs. And we'll see what goes from there. Yes, we are back to tea. Or vanilla. Yeah, that'll work too. Or maybe two, a vanilla and a vanilla Mojave. Never know. But we're going to be talking about a couple of codominant genes, and we'll see what we'll be talking about here. Still waiting for eggs from my Mojave butter. That is awesome. Hopefully she'll lay a big clutch for you there, Blakers. What's going on, LKB? How's things going over there? I did a little counting on my males and female rats, and I actually calculated or had the girls do some math on how many males versus females I need because I'm trying to up my rat production, and they pretty much got it with a little bit of help. But things are going good there. A lot of my rats are starting to get a little older, so I've got to raise up a few. I think I'm going to raise up like probably 20 to 30 females, and then probably go out of the collection to get some males. But there is a lot going on here, a lot that could be happening in the next several months, but we'll just wait and see if it does. So, what is everybody up to tonight? How is your weekend going? And do you guys watch March Madness? Yes, I am a lot better. Every now and then I still cough, but for the most part, I'm done and everything's good. However, TikTok is not, she's still coughing. She keeps coughing and don't spit it out. So that's why she is continuing to be sick.
Oh, there you guys are. Hello, guys. Well,
Yep, talking about you right in front of your face.
TikTok. I was listening to TikToks and all I heard was
Not bad. 70 today, trying to make a choice between inchy het pied, pastel het pied, or pinstripe to inchy het pied. Okay, what are your males and which ones are your males and which ones are your females, Leon? And Shelly, it's not my fault. But we got 4 people in here. Let's wait and see if we get more. I'm tempted on throwing an auction up, but it would be for 1 snake. But I'd like to have more than 4 people in here, and it would have a reserve. But I'm not going to say what it is. So it is, let me see what the temperature is here. 77 here. Okay. The male is inchy 100% het pied, and the females are pastel 100% het or 50% het pied and pinstripe as well. Why don't you just put your inchy to both of them? That way you can do some inchy pastels and some inchy pinstripes. That would work too. I got my male pied going to 4 females, which I don't. Yeah, I'd put that male to both females. I'm putting my male pied to 4 different females, which I think the albino's going to go. I think the classic possible het pied's going to go. I actually stopped breeding the pied to pied because the female quit eating and she's a little bit small. And then the 100% het pied girl also quit eating, and I'm still pairing her. So I'm actually still pairing 3. What's going on, Jason? I'm only doing 1 clutch to start with, would be my first pairing ever. Don't want to bite off more than I can chew. Well, LKB, even though you put that male with one of those females, it's not guaranteed to have eggs. So you're doubling your chances on getting a clutch, but you're not this, the females aren't going to give you eggs guaranteed, even if there is a lock. How big are your females? All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and get off of here like this. I got it on my new tripod. That way I won't have to hold the camera. If I get busy, I can just set you guys up that way. So let's get a drink of tea and come on over here with me. So let's take a look at Bonnie. I'm hoping she goes. I haven't spot cleaned today, so there's Bonnie in the water bowl. As you can tell, she is getting big. And then, right here is the big vanilla girl. The potential mama that's going to be laying some eggs. What's going on, Manuel's Reptiles? That's my vanilla, bred to my Mojave. Hopefully, she will lay in about a week to 2 weeks. And Manuel Reptiles, are you new to the channel? Now, the one that I really hope lays this year, I think she will, but she's like, oh, let's see here. She was about 2,400 grams when I got her, and she laid 10 eggs last year. That's this super pastel girl right here. I did the same pairing this year as I did last year, and she's over 3,000 grams now. So, and she's a beast when it comes to eating. Have you renamed your channel, Manuel? Now, the ones I am not breeding this year, I need to get a male for still. And of course, the longer I wait for the male, the bigger male I'm going to have to get. So, and yes, I still need to spot clean a little bit today and refill the water bowl. So don't hit me on that. That would be my spider het spider 100% het desert ghost. I have 2 of them, and I don't know if I'm gonna get um don't know if I'm gonna get a pastel desert ghost or just get a desert ghost and go that route. Um, I know I could do a desert ghost bumblebee if I did that, which would be awesome. But I'm also looking to get a either a gravel or an asphalt or both this year. That way, you know what I'm looking for. Highways and freeways. I got a male right over there that's going to give me an awesome chance to get those. And we're going to go over that here very shortly. No, I don't do as much videos as I should. Well, Manuel, I know how you feel. I was doing daily vlogs. I backed down to 5 days a week, and then I backed down to 2. And I do lives once a week. Let's see here. What else we got here? We got Sally. She is in shed right now. She's a big girl. She didn't go for me last year. She has paired up with the neighbor's albino once or twice. That's about it. So I don't think she's going to go. But hopefully my albino Clyde right over there is going to be big enough next year so I can use him. Because I don't know if that neighbor's albino is just going to make the cut. But here is a 100% het albino female. Deep in blue, as you can tell. So yes, she is still eating. Deep in blue. So there you have it. Now, let's talk about the Golly project a little bit. I haven't paired up any of them. I'm still pairing the cinnamon gullies to my classic females. And a couple of them are, I think, off feed, if I remember right. But hopefully that's a good sign. And my Golly original female, the mama to all these Gollies I have, the one that almost bit me, is this girl here. She still has not taken a meal. So what I'm probably going to do is throw a male with her. Now, you might ask yourself, Donnie, you have, let's see here, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 females. for that project. What are you going to pair them to? Well, I'm o- I'm only going to pair one of the gullies up this year. That would be the original female. I'm gonna let all the others get bigger, get a little more meat on their bones, and probably breed next year. What I'm gonna breed to them, I don't know. But I think what I'm gonna breed to the original is one of the cinnamon gully males. That way I can see if there is a super in that gully gene. I'm still thinking of a name for that morph. I don't know yet, but I'm still thinking about it. Once I know if there's a super in that or not, or what that super looks like, then I'll name it. And then I'll have to submit it to World of Ball Pythons and all that. So that's we'll see when that happens. Now, let's talk about a codominant gene. Let's talk about the yellow belly and super yellow belly, known as the ivory.
Hi.
Now, everybody should know by now. If you don't, let me make my thing taller here. All right, there we go. Well, I didn't lock it. And pull this up a little bit. It's not wanting to lock. Oh, I was turning it the wrong way. There we go. Not trying to make you guys sick or nothing. Yep, locking does help. So let's talk about the yellow belly for a minute. Where's he at? He is right here. This guy is on a hunger strike. It is breeding season. He does not want to eat. He has locked up once or twice with the genetic blackback, possible genetic blackback, but I quit breeding him because I just did. He needs to get back on food. Let me get his face out here. Come on, show your face off there, bud. Here he is. This is a yellow belly. Got some flames on the side there. And then has that clear belly. So this here is just a plain yellow belly. Now, if you breed a yellow belly to another yellow belly, you got a 25% chance at getting a super yellow belly, also known as an ivory. Now, an ivory, of course, like I said, is a super yellow belly. Come here, little guy. Oh, you're fine. This guy's a little hisser, which is all right. This here is an ivory. White snake, got a little bit of a stripe down the back. The head's a little faded out, but this is a super yellow belly. Once I breed this yellow belly to no matter what I breed him to, all the babies are going to have yellow belly, which is awesome. That leads me to my next point. I'm going to be getting a gravel female and an asphalt female eventually to breed this boy to. That way, I can get highways and freeways. Now, if I breed this guy to a gravel female, an asphalt female, half the babies are going to be highways or freeways, which I keep forgetting which one's which. I think it's a gravel is a highway. No, gravel is a highway and asphalt is a freeway, I believe. But um, what I mean is if I breed this ivory male to a gravel, half the babies are going to be yellow belly, half the babies are going to be highways. So all the babies are going to be carrying the yellow belly gene, and that is why I wanted an ivory to make my chances better at getting a highway or a freeway. So this is going to really help my chances on that. And there may be a different gene in that, but I do not know. I don't want to get into that right now, but that is okay. Now, if you guys want, we can do a small auction right now. This guy will have a reserve, but it still will be a good price at that reserve price. The one that I am talking about is, and this guy right here is off of food right now too because it is breeding season. I had him lock up a couple times with, I think it was my butterfly. That would be an inchy male. Breeding size, ready to go. He's not totally off of feed. He eats every other week, every 2 to 3 weeks, something like that. But he is an inchy male. So if you guys want, we can auction this guy off. If not, that's fine. It is totally up to you guys. But I'll go ahead and put him back. Oh, calm down. All right, so there's that. Let me wash my hands real quick. Gotta wash your hands. Now we're gonna talk about what that blue trash bag or blue trash can's for. As everybody knows, I have substrate now. So what I'm gonna do, which I already have, I use that tub up there. Actually, let's say this much. What I do is I have a tub right out there, right there, that I put water in. That way I can put my Pro Coco in it and start to break it apart. So I'll dip it in there, then I'll put the block in there, break it up. I'll put it back up there since it's higher and there's good airflow up top, it dries it out. Now, after it dries it out, what I'm going to do, and I already have this full, is put it in here. Now, I only had that covered, that way you guys wouldn't see it until I talked about it. But what I do is I leave that open. That way, it can air out and dry out a little bit more. It's not dry. It's, you can still feel the moisture a little bit in there, but I like to have a little bit extra made up. So when I spot clean and they need more, I just reach in there and grab it and put it in there. Now, here in a couple weeks, your thoughts on Justin's video about highway pies. I was actually, and it's funny that you say that. Of course, he's one step in front of everybody. I was considering taking that to that next level once I was getting into the highway and freeways. So he's already beat me to that. As you guys know, I like pies, I like albinos, and I do have the Gully project now. So I may be able to work that in to the highway and freeway project. That may take it up a little bit. And that I would be ahead of him on because I'm the only one that's got the Gully project. So that is good there. But yes, highway pies are awesome. And I just can't wait to start creating my own highway pies or highways, I should say, and freeways because that's really going to take me to the next step. It would be awesome. And I would really enjoy that. But, you know, as you guys know, everything takes time when you're breeding snakes. So that is the main part is patience. Is patience and have I ever shared how much the Gully project cost you? No, I have not, but I can tell you I got it at a good price. You're gonna have a heck of a time figuring out if your hatchings are normals or gollies. Yes, I know. If if I think if I have them both in the clutch, I should be able to tell pretty easy. Uh, there is a difference in person. If you was to see them, you could tell the difference a little bit. But yes, I do agree with you, Shelly. But there is little signs that you can tell. Of course, everybody knows, yes, I've been breeding for a couple of years now, but I'm still new, just like everybody else is. So I will have to resort to sending pictures to my breeder I got these from, just to see what she thinks. I know what the snake's difference is of as far as cinnamons go, because I have a regular cinnamon and a cinnamon gully. You can tell the big difference between the two. So that's good there. Has Reagan still been handling snakes since she got bit? Yes, she has. She still cleans the babies over there. Um, I will probably be getting. I don't know. I'm thinking about getting another V70 rack eventually, hopefully sooner than later. That way I can move my females, my bigger females, over to it, and then create more space to move the babies up to another size tub. Then she won't have to clean any. Oh no, that didn't scare her off. Now, I will tell you this much. She don't like that snake now. So, you know, which is fine. And the crazy part is Pixie, the one that bit her, is actually a nice snake. Has never tried to bite, hiss, nothing at me at all. So I think it's just maybe she's gravid, or it's her in that big tub. Maybe that's it too. What's going on, Heather? How's it going? Welcome. So yeah, I did feed off a few more mice last week. I'm going to try to feed some smaller rats to the two snakes that are eating mice, but one of them is in shed. Yes, exactly. But I'll show you what that snake does. I'm not worried about Pixie at all. Just got to be careful with her. Of course, you know what they say, when the snakes start getting close and they have follicles, they get a little bit more defensive. So let me lower this a little bit. That way you guys can see. And yes, I have my incubator. That one is dialed in and ready. It's running 88.9 temperature. This one here, I still need to put some of that spray insulation, this stuff here, in the back with our hole is. But I want to wait because I'm thinking about changing out that thermostat with another one. So I don't want to do that just yet. It's over there somewhere. Let's see here. Pixie, where are you at? There you are. All right, this is how she looks as you open the tub up. She automatically turned her head. Now watch her. She's normally not that bad. So I'm thinking she may be growing some follicles, getting into motherhood, and she's trying to protect herself, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But once you do that, once they turn like that, and you don't want to get bit, exactly. She said, got food, if not, go away. She actually ate, she was hungry enough last week, she actually ate 3 smalls. But that is why you have snake hooks to help you out. And yes, I got that new snake hook when I went to Tampa, Repticon, because the size that my snakes are getting, this little bitty snake hook here that extends is too skinny for the big snakes. So I had to get a bigger one, which is okay because if I get the snake I want, I'll need it. So let me redo this again. Sorry about the movement of the camera. Just got to get the stand working here. I love this new tripod I got. Whoa. Let me turn up the volume a little bit. There we go. All right, can you guys still hear me? All right, there we go. So, does anybody have any questions about anything that's going on here? The rats are doing good. I did go in and check earlier. We did lose a female, which old age. I have a lot of grow ups going on right now. I actually had the breeder message me and ask me if I needed any more rats. I told her right now, no. I may be getting another rat rack or 2. I need to just save up and get a breeder rodent rack. That would be awesome. But first, I want to get an ARS snake rack. So yeah, everything's going well here. Hopefully everything's going good elsewhere with you guys. What is your dream gene involving the gully? I don't, that's a hard question, Leon. I'm not sure. I'm just getting into the project. I want to see what it does to other morphs before I say, oh, I want to see it in this. But ideally, maybe albino pied gallies I'm not sure at this point, but I can tell you this much. As of right now, the Gully gene is staying in DCR and it's not leaving anytime soon if I have anything to do about it. As far as if I breed it to something and one of the snakes that come out looks like it doesn't have the Gully gene in it and I sell it, then that does have Gully, that it would get out that way. But as far as deliberately me selling a Gully, no, that's not going to happen right now. Yes, it was an import, but it I didn't get it as an import. This is already a proven breeder, and all of the Gully project that I have is from that original Gully female that I showed you guys. So all of her babies are here. And I'm just trying to figure out what to name that project. But that is a very good question. I'm hoping that the Super Gully is something real good and it's something that's real definitive as far as I'm just wondering why the breeder never worked with it just because we don't see it anywhere else. It was sold, the whole project was sold to me because she didn't have room there. She needed to loosen up her collection some. So I told her that I was interested in it because I wanted to do something new. I wanted to prove something out myself. And I just wanted that I just wanted that responsibility if you would want to call it that. So I told her, "Yes, I do want it." And I know it took me a while to get it, and she asked me a couple times throughout the process, "Are you sure you want it?" Because I got other people interested. I do believe her, and I said, "Yes, I do want it." And then I went and picked it up. The GGW, the golly gee whiz. I'm thinking about making it more of the type that I name all my snakes, like the a mafia or outlaw or something of that nature type of name. I don't know though. I've never really had to name something like this, so I got to really think about it because it's not really a subtle morph. So I'll just have to wait and see what it does, what the super looks like, and I know it's not recessive, so it's either a codom or dominant, one of the two. As soon as I know that, then I can. What do you mean? If what plans don't work out? Work out, LKB. What's going on, Brandon? How's everything over there? But yes, I do plan hopefully to proving that thing out and getting a super form out of it. Brandon, I am jealous. I want a retic so bad, but I can't have them without a permit here in Florida. But I would have to come up with two names if I had the goalie and the super goalie. So if I don't find what I'm looking for as far as the goalie project, I guess I'm not getting what you're saying, LKB. I'm still going to work with the Gully gene no matter what. I'm still going to work with the Gully gene. I'm still going to try to do, you know, in ball pythons, it takes several years to prove out a gene and to get everybody excited for that. And yes, some genes just are on the low totem pole until somebody does something major with it, and then it brings it up. So I may just, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I've got a lot of genes here I can play with it with, and I've got a lot of females I can throw something to with that gene. So as I was saying, I have 8 females and 4 males that have the gene in it. So I got a lot of breeding opportunity with that project. It's not like I got one female and I got to prove it out with the babies and then I got to prove that out. I'm already halfway through the process. I just have to next year really plug in a lot of males to the Gully project to see what I can get from it. I got, as far as females go, I got cinnamon Gully females, I got Gully females, and I can't wait to start messing with that trick gene. That's got Gully in it. And then I got the standard Gully female. And then males, I got a regular Gully male and then 3 cinnamon Gullies. So I have a lot of chances to do. I'd say you're young and can be patient, but that silver spot in the back of your head, well, not so sure. I'm not as young as you guys think. I'll tell you that much right now. And I've had that for a while. It's not like it happened overnight. Yeah, but in the ball python game, that's not that young. One project could take 10 years. So on the floor. Is it like the fire gene? No, I do not think so. The fire gene is a lighter gene. This gene looks like a normal, but it darkens other genes up. Well, the cinnamons, I know. And just to show you, let's take a look. Because you're probably not familiar with it. I know some of the people that watch regularly are familiar with it, but let's go in here and take a look. So we're going to look at a Gully, then we're going to look at a cinnamon Gully, and then I want to leave the regular cinnamon alone because he's in shed, but we'll take a look here. So this here is a Gully female. Where's she at? She's clear at the back, of course. This is not the mom. This is one of the babies. Right here. I'm going to pull her out. This here's a Gully female. Got the spotting on the dorsal, really dark. It's got the head blushing up there. And then it's got some flames coming up the side here. But that is a Gully female. And then let's see here. That's a Gully female. That's a Gully female. That's a trick Gully. This here is a cinnamon Gully. Got to figure out where she's at so I don't get tagged. This here's a cinnamon gully. As you can tell, it did darken her up. She's not as light as a regular cinnamon is, but if I had a regular cinnamon beside her, you could tell the difference. But this is a cinnamon gully here. And then, if you guys are familiar with the trick gene, I'm going to go ahead and show you the trick gully. What's going on, volunteer? The trick gene is just amazing. I'm very glad to have that gene in my collection now. I'm considering getting more of them. But this here is a trick gully. Right there. Darkened it up. Looking beautiful. The tricks pattern is just amazing. So can't wait to do more with it. I know what I plan on doing. What are the characteristics of the trick? The trick is a busy pattern morph. Similar to the Hurricane, similar to the Blitz. Let me pull her out here. So as you can tell, it's a very busy snake. Very busy pattern, a lot of alien heads. Got some blushing here. And there you can see it right there is the head, the dark red head. So yes. No, they really don't. I know there has not been a lot done with the trick gene, but I can guarantee you where I'm taking the trick gene. And as far as World of Ball Pythons, it has not been done yet. So hopefully, with that being said, hopefully I can get it done. So, in all actuality, that trick gully is a world's first. The trick cinnamons are the world's first. If the gully gene is like I think it is, there is a lot of world firsts coming. Yeah, there has been some stuff done with the trick gene, just not a lot. So hopefully I can do some stuff that hasn't been done yet. I'd really like to explore what that trick gene can actually do and really make some crazy stuff. What's the drink on the counter? This drink? Is this drink the one you was talking about, Shelly? I'll have to ask one of the kids on what it is. Reagan. We got to ask them because I don't know. Hey, what's that red drink on the counter? What kind of slushy? I'm getting asked. It's a cherry slushy. That's what it is. Let's see here. Okay, fax it to me. Yep, melted slushy. Let's see here. Let's turn this over here. Let's see if I'm still good. Oh, we got to turn it just a little bit. So hopefully my females will give me some clutches. I wish I had a ultrasound machine so I kind of know what's going on with them, but they're kind of being secretive. Hopefully they're going to lay me some eggs this year. I know 1, 2, possibly 3 will. Donnie, get you a retic, brother. It's a game changer here. Yes, I know, volunteer. I want a retic, but I don't have that special license here in Florida to get one. I thought about getting it, and I cannot wait until the chance to do it. Belly is getting, Bonnie has to be getting close to laying too, isn't she? I don't know. I don't know if she's just not. I don't know if she's gravid or if she's just getting big from eating. Hopefully she is gravid. I don't know. I can't palpate to save my life. Um, yes, volunteer. I'm in the state of Florida, and you have to have a conditional species license to get one. I thought about getting into the trick gene myself last year, but I didn't pull the trigger. LKB, I didn't actually hear about the trick project until I was talking to my breeder, and she mentioned it. I looked it up, had to have it. So, DEA, what is going on? Yes, Florida has crazy laws, but what do you expect? It's the perfect environment for snakes, reptiles, and all animals. So, I want a super dwarf too. I would love to start breeding super dwarfs, but that's another talk for another time. Hold Bonnie up and let me see her. Okay, DEA, you did it. Yes. DEA is in the house. I got to do what he says or he's going to arrest me. Let's see here. Let's try to get under some good light too. That way you can see. There we go. So let's pull her out. I'm going to have to get a towel or a paper towel because I know she's in her water bowl. Trusty old paper towels. You have to have them if you have reptiles. Come here, sweetheart. Come here. Come here. I know. Come here. She did eat last week. She ate kind of a small meal. And actually, all right, you wanted me to hold her up? Let's see here. See if I can do this. There you go, DEA. Let me back this thing up a little bit. There we go. What do you think, DEA? It's okay, Bonnie. You think she is gravid? I hope she is. She looks thicker right in here. Well, hopefully so, DEA. She's still seeking the cool side. She's been eating like crazy. She is still a sweetheart. Nope, you gotta stay in there, big girl. I gotta get her in here real quick. I'll put more water in for you. Don't worry. Come on. There you go. Now, DEA, I want to ask you about another one here. Let's pull my girls out that I'm breeding, and let's get you guys' opinion on if they are gravid or not. Okay, I'm pretty sure my vanilla is. She's wrapped. Let me show you what she looks like. I don't want to pull her out. I don't want to disturb her. There's my vanilla. What do you think about that, DEA? I think she's gravid. She's off food. Oh, let's see here. All right. Yeah, I think she is too. She's the one that was swollen. Um, I think she did her prelay shed on 3/9. So we'll see in a couple weeks. Now this girl, this girl is huge, and I'm pretty sure she's gravid too. Come on, quit being a pain. This girl is 3,000 grams. What do you think? This girl's big. What do you think, DEA? Yeah, she is big. She's over 3,000 grams. And as you can tell, she is big. Yeah, I think she's gravid too. I just not 100% sure. Um, she was 2,400 grams last year, and she got up to 27, and she laid 10 eggs. Now she's over 3,000 grams, so I'm pretty sure she's going to lay 12 or 13 eggs this year. Let's see here. Now this girl is another big girl. She's only had 1 or 2 locks. This girl is in shed right now. Come on. I don't think this girl's gravid, but this is another pretty good sized girl. I don't think she's gravid, but she don't have no swelling or anything. I really got to watch her because she is in deep, deep shed right now. So what do you guys think about this girl? There's the side view. She may be gravid. I'm hoping she is, because that would be some het albinos and some albinos. She didn't lay for me last year. That would actually prove out that male albino I got. Now this girl here is a little bit of a handful. This is the one that could light me up. This is the one that bit Reagan. So let's see if I can get her out without getting bit. No snake hook. And there we go. Now, this is a smaller female, as you can tell. I have been putting my spinner to her because I was wanting to get some pinstripes. But what do you guys think? She kind of seems like she's bigger down here, but I don't believe she's pooped yet this week. So what do you guys think? Hard to say with her. Very true. Um, this was a Craigslist pickup. Let's see here. Let's see. Who's next? Who's next? Um, let's go with Zerelda, my 100% het pied girl. She is off of food. She has been for a while. She's the one that had the pied lockup to with her. Um, she did not lay last year. I think she just took the year off. I don't know. She just don't look gravid to me. She's just being picky. I don't think she's gravid. She's just too much of regular bodied. Brandon, that's funny. Yep, I agree with you, DEA. I don't think she is. Maybe next year she'll go. Next girl, let's see here. Let's go with this girl here. This is another het albino. Um, this is another girl I do not think is gravid. I don't think she is at all. I think it's just she's off. I'm trying to remember. She does. I think she is still eating, but I don't think she's gravid. She's too. She's not skinny, but she's not full. She's not filled out at all. So let's go to the next one. Now the next one I'm real excited about, and of course she's in the water bowl too. So I need to get a paper towel for her. This girl has given me clutches both years. Oh, don't dump your water bowl. You're okay. She's trying to wrap her water bowl here. This girl's the one that gave me my banana the first year. Then gave me some. I forgot what all she gave me last year. I think she gave me all. No, she gave me all classics last year. So I'm trying to prove her out this year. So this is a classic possible het pied, and I'll show you why I think she's het pied. Now, as you can tell, she's got a little bit of a bump there. You can kind of tell it from there. I think she is gravid. I don't know for sure. But look at them track marks. Let me move her again here. She's trying to, there we go. Look at them track marks. She is puffed out a little bit right here. Oh, calm down. She is pooped out a little bit right here. But yeah, I'm hoping she's gravid. I hope she proves out. I gotta put water in her bowl tonight too. All right, now on to some big classics. Um, these are for my gully project. First girl here is a classic. Looks like she is in shed. Actually, no, that's not my first one. We're not going to pull that one out just yet. We're going to go right here. The lighter normal, or lighter classic first. I don't think this girl's gravid, but she was a little bit smaller. But she does look like she has a little bit up in here. Come on, straighten out a little bit for me. Let me get it over here. There we go. There we go. All right, DEA, let me know when you're back, and then I'll pull out another female. Meanwhile, let me grab my hose, and I'll show you guys how I fill my water bowls now. That way I don't have to actually take them out of the tub, but I will be changing that too. I will be right back. Do-do. There we go. Get it out here. But you guys are wondering what I'm doing. Some of you guys already know that this is a lot easier way to take care of your watering and wetting the substrate down. I have a water hose connected to my washer cold water. So what I do, let me go down a little bit. Of course, it's just regular nozzle. It's got a bunch of different ones. It's got cone, full, mist, jet, shower, angle, flat, center, and cone. So I normally do shower. So I'm going to go ahead and fill a little bit of water in there. It makes that a little bit easier to put water in. Sally's got water. Lillian needs some. She likes to push her bowl to the center. I'm just going to pour this water in her tub and need to move her a little bit. She's got a big butt, of course. Put it in the bottom. Squirt water. Well, you guys can't see it, so let me take this up a little bit. There we go. Just squirt it, put water in it. And she's full of water now. Let's go to this other girl. I know she was needing some water. Much easier doing water this way than taking each bowl out and doing it that way. She's got water. And she's got water, but we're going to go ahead and give her a little bit more. There we go. And let's see her. Blanche, I think. Nope, she's good. And I know you needed water. So we're just going to go ahead and pour that out like that. And I know you guys, oh, you can see me. Okay, good. So we're going to fill that up. There we go. Now, what's probably going to happen is they are going to get back in the water bowl, spill all that water, and make that substrate very, very wet. What's going on, Jason? How's it going? I will be right back. I'm going to go turn my hose off and drain the water out of the hose, which I guess I can let you guys watch. So let's go right here. I'll get back to pulling them out here in just a second, DEA. Right here, let me turn my water off. All right. And then all I do is see how big this water hose is. I sit here and drain it. As you can tell, it's shrinking. I love this hose. I am so glad I didn't come up with this hose, but I came up with this idea to do it like this. Drain this hose. That way I don't have to worry about a full hose. Easier way to water the snakes, easier way to wet the substrate down. And then I just take this, put this back in here by the washer drain, push this back in there, and I am done. That is all it takes. All right, so let's continue this little escapade here. I'm going to go ahead and pull the first classic back out. We've only got like 4 females to do, and then we'll be done. So first one we're going to pull out again is this one here. I don't believe is gravid, but we'll see what you guys think. This here is just a classic. This girl was bred to my cinnamon gully and has walked up 3 out of 5 times. So this here, I don't think this girl is gravid. She's kind of not wanting to cooperate with me any. So what do you think, DEA? I don't like getting that close to her. I can tell you that much. Her her tongue quit working. All right. She didn't look gravid to me either. Now these other girls. Now this girl here had an eye issue, and she finally, I think it was stuck shed. Didn't look too good, but she shed and took care of it. So this girl here's kind of pain in the butt, but that's all right. So what do you think about that girl? I definitely do not want this girl poking her head at me. I can tell she's breathing. Come on, calm down. Calm down. She does not want to cooperate. You're gonna have to. Come on. What's going on, gotta love? Carpet pythons. I hope she is gravid. She is kind of thick around here. Let me see if I. There we go. There we go. I think she is. But she. Yeah, I think she is. Let's go ahead and put her back. She did try to snap at me once. Okay, the next girl is another big girl. She's a dark normal. And from what I understood, she throws off a lot of dark babies. She is deep in shed right now. Deep in shed. So what do you think? I think she is, but let me get another handle on her here. Yeah, she looks thick right in here. So let's go for the next one. And the final girl. This, I believe, is the biggest one. Come here, little lady. Definitely the biggest classic of the Cinnamon Gully project that I have. This is just a regular classic, but I'm breeding her to a Cinnamon Gully. And I know if this girl lays, she's going to lay a lot of eggs. But what do you guys think? There we go. little bit better there. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, I plan on keep pairing all these girls for a little while. A couple of these big girls that I just showed are off a feed. Some are not. So, with you guys' opinion, how long should I keep breeding my females? Should keep pairing them up this year. At what point do you guys stop pairing your males and females and call it good for the year? Because I'm really not sure. I've never paired this many females. Keep pairing until they stop breeding. So what if they don't stop and they just keep breeding altogether? They just keep doing it every time I put them in there. And how many times would you try to breed and then stop as far as no locks? I guess I threw two questions at once. So the first one would be is if they keep breeding, how long would you put them together until once they stop locking? So if they keep locking, month after month after month, just keep breeding them, even though if she don't take. And then how many times after throwing them in together they don't lock up, would you consider not breeding them anymore? Like 2 times, 3 times? What's your opinion on that? Because I'll tell you one thing, my cinnamon gullies, they're beasts when it comes to breeding. And that pied male I got, he's off of food because it's breeding season, and he almost locks up every time he's in with the female. And I've got him going to 4 females this year. So by your count, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 or 8 clutches, I guess. Yes, Billy has been busy. He's been so busy he don't want to eat. But that's okay. But I tell you the truth, a lot of the males in these two and that rack and that rack, a lot of those males are off a feed. Keep pairing every 2 months, and once they stop locking 2 times. Okay. I breed mine once every 30 days. All my females. Bonnie is doing great. She is gravid according to my thoughts and DEA's thoughts and a couple more people that's on here's thoughts. We just went through all of my breeders, and I wanted you guys' thoughts on if they're gravid or not. So hopefully everything that you guys say is gravid, and I get what, 8, 9 clutches? That would be awesome. So we'll see. Now, 4 of them clutches are most likely going to be 5 of them clutches are going to be holdbacks. That's the albino pied double hets, and the all 4 of the girls that are on the Cinnamon Gully project, the classics. And maybe if that possible het pied girl proves out, then I may have to hold back a female or another male. DEA, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching, and thank you for helping me determine in your thoughts if my females were gravid or not gravid. I can't believe we've been doing this for 80 minutes and we are still pumping like we just got started. Congratulations, TJ, on that veiled chameleon. So, yeah, I ran out of my drink, so we got to go get a refill. All right, Manuel's Reptiles, thank you for joining. Make sure to come again. Hopefully, you had fun. Hopefully, everybody's having fun tonight. We're talking a little bit about everything. Yes, everybody, make sure you smash that like button. So, Brandon, you're the forbidden tree reptiles? What's going on, Tom? Let's go get a refill. This is popping tonight. This is awesome. Let's put this up on the stand now. If you guys fall, it's my fault. Don't get dizzy. Don't get seasick. I'm putting you guys on top of the stool. Don't move or you'll fall. Don't move. Don't wiggle or you'll fall. And I got something I want to show you guys too. I had to buy it because I've seen the commercial on it every 2 minutes on TV. Have you guys tried this orange vanilla Coke? I tried it. It's not that bad. I had to try it. Something new. Turn that light out. Got to save on that electricity. It's not too bad, Shelly. It's got a kind of an orange taste to it, of course. Let's see here. All right, there we go. And there we go. I'll tell you one thing I can buy or get bought for me, and I eat that thing, eat them until it's gone. That is, and of course, a lot of you guys probably don't like this, but I love black licorice. So Good and Plenty's, I eat the whole box. Shelly, Coke is good with some things. Exactly. Yeah, just as a heads up, if you guys have more than one channel and you come in as a channel that we're not familiar with, make sure you say who you are so we know that you're not a troll. Black licorice is good. Nothing is wrong with me. What's wrong with you, Shelly? You don't like it. So yes, as you can see, them boys over there has been putting in some work. I guess I got a very good taste then. Yeah, I used to drink bourbon and Coke way back, Chris. I am breeding leopard geckos. TJ, that is awesome. The only thing I drink now, if I drink, which I don't drink very often, is Fireball or vodka. Straight, both of them. But I don't drink that often. But that's what I do drink when I do drink. I got to check on the scores and see what's going on. Thought there were some games on tonight. Oh, there is. That is on tonight, and that's on tomorrow. Let's see here. 3:30. 31:30. Okay, there we go. Texas Tech beat Gonzaga. That is crazy. Can't believe Texas Tech beat them. Wow. Let's see here. So tonight we got Virginia and Purdue. But yes, I am introducing you to my nephew, Skylar Jackson. He's getting into reptiles, especially doing research. That is awesome. Iron Dog, I'm sorry you like Oklahoma. I like OSU, I like KSU, and I like FSU. And UCF. And Iron Dog, I'm going to be messaging you later. Got a couple questions for you. And yeah. CMM constrictors. What is going on? I'm seeing people in here I haven't seen in forever. Some I've never seen, or yeah. This is awesome. Okay. That's okay, Iron Dog. I won't hold it against you. Well, Shelly, it's not only hot in Vegas, it's hot in Florida too. As you well know. Yeah, Jason. Oh, Brandon, whatever. Boy, it's starting to get deep in here. St. Pete is still on the maybe list. I thought you was for sure moving there and not here. Well, TJ, it is always warm in Florida. Even when it's cold, it's still warmer than other places. It's what I'm trying to tell people here, but they don't understand. You're a nomad. Everything in Australia wants to kill you. I'd stick to Florida. Well, the thing about Florida is you can't have any big snakes without permits. I would say that's the downside to Florida. Well, Iron Dog, if you got permits, you could still get retics and Burmese and rock pythons. Well, TJ, it depends on what part of Florida you go to on wild Burmese. It's down south towards the Everglades. Um, I think as long as you, I don't know the, what's my email? It's my username at gmail.com. Um, as far as how hard it is to get, you got to have proper caging that can lock. I think the cage has to lock and the room has to lock, and they got to come out and inspect. And I think you got to make sure to use it for educational purposes or breed. I don't know if they'll. I don't know too much about it, but you can go to the Florida Wildlife and find out more about it. Let's see here. Do. If anybody has any questions or anything like that, I'm going to put my email into the address book or into the comment section. There is my email address. Spell it right, Donnie. I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Sorry. I'm still stuck. There we go. You guys caught me. I guess I'm DER at heart. So do you have to have anything like that for the big snakes in Oklahoma, Iron Dog? What would you do without me here, Donnie? Jeez. I wouldn't have anybody to pick on, Shelly. Of course. I kind of miss the DER. No permits for big snakes? That's awesome. Okay, Brandon, I'll take a look at it after the live and email you back. But yes, big snakes are a no-no here unless you have a permit. I would love to get into super dwarf retics because I could still breed rats for them because they get big enough to take the large rats or medium rats. So that would be awesome. And I would still have the retic. And TJ, yes, I agree with you. I miss the DER too. But it's all right. I like the bigger snakes. Only permits is for native and venomous. So need me a Gaboon Viper. So you can get a Gaboon Viper without a permit, or do you need a permit for a Gaboon Viper? So any venomous you need a permit for, and do they come out and look or anything, or what? What's the actual parts for that? I'll tell you this much: if I ever did venomous, I would do the copperhead first. But the Gaboon Viper would definitely be on the list if I started. TJ, how do you guys have retics out in the wild if it gets that cold? That'll kill them. And Burmese and anacondas. They need warm weather. They die if they get too cold. That's why Florida is like heaven for them. Yes, Shelly, venomous is scary. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's not too bad. Do you have to have certain type of experience or anything like that? Because I think it's here in Florida, you got to have so many hours experience with a already permitted person. They have to sign off and all that kind of good stuff. Let's see here. I wouldn't be against doing hots if I could do it for milking venom and selling, but man, it's scary things. Very true, and I bet milking them and selling the venom is got some money in it. Oh wow, that's cheap. Are you ever going to get a venomous or no? Let's see here. That is awesome. Well, next time I make a trip to Oklahoma, we're definitely going to have to meet up. I want to see that pig that I see on Instagram. Gonna get a white essay. Hey, I know where you got that term from. I think if I ever get a venomous, I want to start out with the copperhead. Then I'm going from a copperhead to a Gaboon Viper. I would like to say I would like to get a black mamba, but those things are too fast, too long. Yeah, exactly, Shelly. I guess first thing would be to get a permit. Second is to figure out where that antidote is and get some to your house just in case before you get the snake. That way, if you do get bit, you can immediately get antidote. I'll tell you one thing. My buddy back home had a lionfish in a saltwater tank. This thing he fed by his hand and all that, no problem. And the lionfish has those little tentacles on the side of their head. And he wasn't, they're not aggressive, but he was in there cleaning the tank and he just touched one. So it stung his finger. He went to the hospital. They knew nothing about it. It got swollen up real big, but it was fine. Shelly, yes, a wildlife place in Kentucky, and they gave you can get venom cheap and have it on it. Iron Dog, that is awesome. I did not know that. Why would you guys want a venomous snake? You need proper training and great skills. Well, TJ, we didn't say we was going to get it without training or skills. We know that we need training and skills to get anything. All right, Brandon. We'll see you here in a minute on the other account. All right, Forbidden Tree, you are here, Brandon. Let's see here. I better plug my phone in. I don't know what that noise was. We have been live for over an hour and a half. That's a whoa, you guys about fell. There we go. Are you guys still there? That may have been this thing dying. Of course I do, Shelly. But since we've been on here this long, I'm going to go ahead and hop off and get off of here. I got to give me something to eat. I haven't ate yet. So I'm going to get off of here. And I got do some stuff on some stickers, see if I can get some stickers ordered. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this nice long live, and it's been great and awesome, and I will see you guys